there's a thing when you start to sell products online, and one of the things is that, you got to look for a small product, something small, light, obviously, because it becomes a little bit more cost effective when it comes to shipping. But for me, it's always been about profit margins. It hasn't really
Yep.
been about how light or how heavy it is. I've sold
Mm.
really big products that have been really heavy, but the profits have been there. Some of the
Yep.
larger products that we've sold, you can do $100, $150 per sale. You don't need to do
Absolutely.
many to
Yeah.
actually get a good income from it. So, and that's something that I guess that you touched on. We can speak about it a little bit more, but yeah, it's something that I have recommended a lot of the time also with oversized products. And how long did it take you to get to that realization, Sue? Or were you always doing kind of these bigger oversized products?
I was always doing those bigger oversized products. So again, because of where I worked before with the importing, I also knew the Star Trek. So the Star Trek branch manager that I have up here on the coast was the same guy that looked after us in north side of Brisbane as well. So I was very lucky there that he allowed me to have a Star Trek account, because that's one of the problems with large and bulky items, is it can sometimes get expensive because you don't have freight rates. So I was quite lucky from the get-go that my Star Trek rep, who's no longer with the company, hasn't been for probably 10 years, he retired, gave me great rates and gave me an account right from the start. You can use things like TransLink, and there's a couple of other varying freight brokers that basically just they've got the rates and then they broker it out, and wherever they can get rates is good. Large and bulky is probably easier on Amazon because they've got that system in place as well. So, but one of the main reasons that 99% of any eBay coaches concentrate on small and light is because you can ship it with the post anywhere in the world. It's easy. Once you start getting into large and bulky, there's that element of difficulty, but with difficulty comes opportunity, same as in anything.
Yeah, exactly. I've always said that the harder something is to do, usually the more reward it actually has at the end. And usually a lot of the cases is that a lot of people won't actually go through those challenges to get it done. So you probably have less competition at the end of the day. Also, in terms of your shipping fees, do you actually factor that in as part of your cost of your product and make it as a free shipping listing? So it'll be just free shipping. Okay.
Yep.
And then you just factor that in.
Once upon a time, everything was plus shipping. I've got a couple of my products now that still have shipping involved, because they're the type of things where people don't actually buy just one; they need to buy multiples of. So, say like a wire, for instance. So you don't buy 1 meter; you might want to buy 10 meters, but it costs me like $8 for 1 meter, but only $8.10 for 2 meters. So those type of products I still have plus shipping. But it's not, if they buy two, it's not double the shipping. So it's for each individual, the next one might only be 50 cents more for the second item. But generally, most of my stuff is free shipping now.
Got it. Yeah. So it sounds like you have a low inventory turnover, high profit margin business. I mean, I've kind of always said I prefer to sell a product for more, get less customers, but make more. It's just easier to deal with than doing 10,000 units a month and only making $1 per unit.
Absolutely.
That will kind of drive you mad. So I guess that's very important to actually look at in terms of profit margin.
That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of 2,500 members and growing. We're the fastest growing community of professional e-commerce sellers right here in Australia, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. $50 million, holy crap. If you'd like to find out more about what we do and how we can help you build your own e-commerce business too, get off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description. And thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.